Hey everybody, good to see you again. On to the next training here, and this is going over the copy of essentially a SIM and what it means and all that good stuff. So the SIM essentially is your marketing package that I like to call once you get the business seller listed and you're ready to go, you got their forms and due diligence collected. This is where you as a broker, you have a couple options. You could build this yourself, which I've always done because I enjoy it. It takes an hour to really do, but you get to really promote the business the way that you see it and the way that you experience it. Or you could get, awesome tools that have AI that can get this thing done for you, and you can upload this template and have it done in 10 minutes. Depends on what you want to do as a broker. But let's go over the form. So again, this form is used to be able to list it on our website, to where if someone signs an NDA, they want to really get that first level of information. It's a confidential information, but it's not too much. Really, the SIM is the first level that shows and answers most questions that potential buyers have. So let's go through it. Again, asking price, again, the table of contents, all that is loaded for you. Nothing needs to change there. You'll just enter this information on the pages below. Again, there are essentially 11. Now, I can promise you, 10 of them. I can promise you that as you go through this, and we leave this open for you, you can probably make it 10 or less. All right. You have the business overview. This is where you write up something about the business, where it is, what you're doing, where it's been, all that good stuff. And you can look at prior SIMs within our organization, or you can go on to our listing website and see and fill out yourself to get ideas of what people are putting here. Don't put too much time into the detailed thought about this. Think of it as if you were going to buy this business yourself, what you'd want to know. Quick business overview: how many employees, the year established, the owner role, the monthly rent, all that good stuff, right? The revenue, the net profit. These right here are going to be the most important things they look at. As well, they always like to see employees. Most people do, and they want to see established businesses. The locations and facility, again, talks about where it's at. It's in a wonderful place. It's booming. The city is vibrant, blah, 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 blah. It gives you kind of the exact address now of where it's at, or it could be a general area. The service overview, essentially, what does this business do? How does it make its money? The financial performance. This is where, in a SIM, you're going to talk about profit. You're going to talk about gross revenue, and you're going to talk about profit. You can get as tricky as you want and maybe put a QR code in there of a P&L so people can read it. I personally don't. I like to save that as a next step. But what I do like to do is a QR code that shows, essentially, or even another page on here that shows a representative if you will, P&L that shows kind of a general form of what they have, how much the rent is, how much gross sales. It gives them a general idea of what they're going to make. All the equipment and assets that are included, pictures of it, you could put that in here. Growth opportunities. To me, this is probably the most important. You could say things like, this has been a great moving company that's been operating for 15 years, however, has no social media footprint. They don't do any marketing. Their employees are fantastic. They've been there a long time, which means they could train for extension. This is an opportunity to maybe make this a franchise. Put all the things that will get them excited about buying that business. Competitive analysis, probably the second most important thing on here, is who am I competing against? If I'm buying a seafood restaurant, is there one down the street? And that's why this thing is for sale. What's happening? What's the true competitive and the reason for selling? All right. And then finally, the next steps. This is where you put your information in, financial documents. You can get really the website, any social media branding, all that can be added on there. And then, of course, your information. All right. Now, you could go on to our website internally and see all kinds of different mock-ups that you have. But for right now, we really want to leave it open for you to be able to customize the way you feel businesses will sell. All right. We'll talk to you. See you soon.